Hey everyone, it's Andrew, and I just got back from Gamescom in Germany. While I was there hanging out in the EA lounge, I was lucky enough to get to interview Dennis Brandvold, the DICE developer for Battlefront 2. And I thought I'd try one of those rapid fire interviews. Let's do this.
All right, so we're going to do rapid fire questions with Dennis Brandvold. Okay, is Battlefront 2 the best thing you've ever worked on?
Yes.
Playable gonk droids, when are we getting them?
No.
Who is your favorite hero?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Favorite trooper class?
Assault.
Favorite reinforcement?
Droideka.
Favorite starfighter?
TIE Fighter.
Favorite map?
Geonosis.
Favorite beverage?
Water.
Nice. Most challenging game mode you've worked on?
Walker Assault.
Okay, nice. Wow, it's a big one. Hey,
It took forever. I couldn't figure it out.
what was so hard to figure out?
It was just like getting the walkers and like be able to shoot at them and yeah.
Even harder than Galactic Assault?
Oh yeah.
What's the difference though?
It was just like making sure that like we captured the feeling of the Battle of Hoth, but then be able to put it on other maps and still make it feel like it's on Endor and there's walkers coming, and like getting that mechanic to play really well. I was probably a worse designer back then too, so it took me longer potentially, but yeah, that was a lot.
But you worked it out.
Yeah, I was really happy with how Walker Assault turned out. It got a lot of like articles around the innovation around it and stuff. I miss Walker Assault.
I miss Walker Assault too, it's fun. I miss taking down the walkers. Will there be more original trilogy content?
Content, yes.
Favorite musician / band? I remember you were singing some songs last night, Dennis.
Yeah, there were some really like there's some Wu-Tang Clan happening last night. Yeah, I wouldn't put them in the top, but yeah, there was some Wu-Tang Clan happening last night.
Favorite video game?
Original Quake 1, like Quake World, the online component.
Favorite Star Wars film?
Rogue One.
Favorite developer apart from DICE?
Blizzard.
When are we getting a playable Sarlacc pit?
Felucia.
Whoa, exciting. Will Obi-Wan...
I mean, you're there. It's filled with water. It's a really big Sarlacc pit, and you can play in it if you want.
So we can play in it, but we can't play as it?
No, you cannot become a dead Sarlacc. No.
I want to control the limbs of the Sarlacc and like...
I do too. I want to correct the previous one. I want a gonk droid, but it's currently not in the plan. The gonk droid from Battlefront 1 in the droid run bit, that was a lot of fun.
Will Obi-Wan always have the high ground?
Yes.
Will Republic credits do fine?
Yes.
No, they won't.
No, they won't!
In 5 words, what's the best part of your job?
Making Star Wars stuff awesome.
What new game are you most looking forward to?
Baldur's Gate 3. I'm still playing Baldur's Gate 1. Like I'm replaying it Enhanced Edition. I played through the Siege of Dragonspear thing, so I'm really excited for Baldur's Gate 3. That's like my childhood right there. D&D for life.
Will there be new weapons in Battlefront 2?
We're adding a new weapon with the Clone Commando.
Hooray!
There you go.
Will there be any environmental threats on Felucia, like Acklay?
There will be environmental threats and also some utility bits, so spores coming out of plants and stuff. It's quite cool.
Will we ever get private matches?
I cannot confirm it at this point.
Does Jar Jar exist in the game? Like, have you ever put Jar Jar in the game as an asset? Is he there somewhere? I just want to know he exists in the game.
He does not exist in the game, but I think that the Battlefront audience and the world is ready for Jar Jar.
Okay, Jar Jar confirmed. Will there be more Clone Wars planets?
Not this time. This is the end of the Clone Wars for now.
In one word, what's the hardest part of adding new content to the game, like heroes, reinforcements, maps, that kind of thing?
Approvals.
How old are you, Dennis?
I am young enough to appreciate the awesomeness of the Clone Wars series.
Were you responsible for helmetless stormtroopers, or did you have anything to do with them?
I was responsible for removing them and putting their helmets back. And that was very controversial back then. DICE was really afraid about me removing a bunch of options from the game, and I said, trust me, put the helmets back on. And I was right.
Spoken like a true fan, you saved us. Thank you, Dennis. When are you becoming a playable hero in Battlefront 2?
After we add Jar Jar.
How much of what you do is approved by Lucasfilm?
Aside from this, almost everything.
What's your favorite thing you've designed for the game?
I'm very happy with the Droideka. I'm very happy with General Grievous. I'm very proud of the team for those things. That was really hard. So I'm proud of that. But I didn't design them. I said, let's add them, and then they did. So I guess I'm responsible.
I take the credit, absolutely. What do you play in your spare time?
I play Boulder Skate. I play Skyrim. Those are like the things I played. I play Total War, Warhammer a lot too. I mostly play like tabletop Warhammer. That's like my thing. I play like a lot of the Fantasy Flight Star Wars games, like X-Wing and like Star Wars Destiny. We play like Imperial Assault, and we picked up Outer Rim. We're playing that. I haven't picked up Star Wars Legion yet. I have too many Warhammer figures that I need to paint, so I know if I'm like, and like at some point you do get enough Star Wars, you kind of like I gotta have one other world that I play in. It can't just be Star Wars. I feel like I'm going to explode, but at the same time I'm like, oh, they're adding Sabine to Star Wars Legion, so now I have to buy it.
I think you have to be careful your whole universe doesn't become Star Wars. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially when you're working on a Star Wars title, you don't want your whole life to just be this franchise, right? Like,
yeah. No, it's the same with my kids when they really love Star Wars, and you got to be careful that it doesn't become like everything. I think variety is still important in life.
Did you see the player base grow with some of the newer updates? Like after you release a new update and after launch, did you see the Battlefront 2 player base grow?
Yeah, prior to the Battle of Geonosis update last year, we were shrinking or stabilizing. And ever since, we've seen a healthy growth month by month. I know that people are getting tired of it, and there's going to be new stuff, but it's been our saving grace for sure.
I'm really glad about the Clone Wars content as well. Yeah, it's like the best part of the game right now. You know, it's like what's really pulled it through these last few months. It's really cool. What was the first game you ever worked on?
The first game at DICE was Battlefield 4. Previously, I worked on a game demo for a game called Battle Fortress Tortoise, which was awesome. It was about experiencing the scale of fighting on top of a giant moving tortoise as a little gnome fighting off hyenas that were trying to get at you, and you were controlling a bunch of cannons. It was like a weird third-person RTS naval combat game. We made it in school.
That sounds really fun. Can you send...
You should check it out. We have a trailer on YouTube.
Can you link me a demo? Like, can I get a code? Can I get a free code?
I think I have a spare disc somewhere that I can give you, but I don't think it's available anywhere.
Have you ever met George Lucas?
I have not, but I have met a lot of friends from the story team at Lucasfilm.
How often do you play the old Battlefront games or look to them for inspiration?
I'd say on a monthly basis, at least. We talk about it a lot, and I think it's really important to look to the past and learn from it, and so that you can grow into the future. I think instant action is us paying homage to what came before us, and if I'm being quite honest with you, I don't think we have done that enough with the franchise since we got it, and with me at the helm and the team behind me, we're doing that now.
It's really great to hear you have that respect for the old games, because I love the old games, and I think that's, obviously you guys are recreating this franchise that existed, or this, these titles that existed years ago. So it's great to hear that you actually do reference them and look to them for inspiration or whatever else. How does it feel to be working on a title that exists in the same universe as midi-chlorians?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's uncomfortable. Hey, if you could ask George Lucas one question, what would it be? Why?
No, I have the utmost respect for the master, and I would ask him for his autograph. That was a nice answer.
Will we be hearing make a return to the game?
I will make no promises.
What's your favorite thing about the Battlefront 2 community?
CT-WEN. That's probably my favorite. It's a lot of fun. I thought I was really funny on Twitter yesterday when I did the CT-WEN, and then I took a picture of Ben finishing the CT. That was funny.
Thank you so much for your time, Dennis. It's really good to talk to you. Thanks, man.
Thanks. Probably my favorite interview.
Favorite interview today?
Yes.
So that's the interview. Dennis is a very cool guy. We got to hang out a little while in Cologne, and I hope this answered most of your questions about the game. But if you have more questions, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll get to interview Dennis again someday. That'd be very cool. And for a look at everything coming to Battlefront 2 in the next few months, go watch this video here. The Clone Commandos are awesome. And thanks for watching this. My name's Andrew. I'll catch you soon.
Stay bombastic.